Excuse me. Excuse me. No COVID jokes, all right? That was just a sneeze. I don't want to hear the jokes. No COVID jokes. We're going to give Facebook some time to notify the tribe. Good morning, everyone. We're going to get started. We're going to let Facebook notify the rest of the tribe, and then we're going to jump right into it. We're going to be starting shortly, exactly at 8:10. All right, we're going to be starting shortly. We're going to be starting in exactly 2 minutes. Just giving Facebook some time to notify the rest of the family. It is normally a delay. So 2 minutes, we're going to get started. 2 minutes. How has everyone week? How has your week been? And where are you checking in from? How has your week been? And where are you checking in from? Where are you watching this broadcast from? How was everyone's week? How has everyone's week been? We're gonna get started in 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Let me know where you're checking in from. There we go. We know we have good audio. How has your week been thus far? All right, it's 8:10, so let's get into it like TurboTax. All right, great. Let's get into it. It's 8:10. Great morning, business owners and managers. Welcome to another episode, another awesome episode of CX in the Morning, Customer Experience in the Morning. I am your host, Wes Walters. And on every single CX in the Morning, I bless you with customer service tips, customer experience tricks, and I leave you with gems. And by gems, I mean actionable takeaways that you can implement at the speed of now. You will learn the importance of implementing an awesome customer experience and how that affects your bottom line. And that's pretty awesome by itself. And who doesn't want to be awesome, right? Who doesn't want to be awesome? Immediately after this broadcast, you will be able to take what you've learned and implement it with your team and your business, making you and your business better and your team. All right. So how has everyone's week been? My week has been high day, low day, high day, low day. It wasn't the most productive week, but we got through it. Of the most important month of the year, October, of course, all the October babies, you can stand up. So it's the greatest month of the year. Productivity wise, not the best, but we're going to leave October in October and get into November, right? So today we're going to be talking about the subscription model, and why you are not using the subscription model as a business owner, or why you're not implementing this as a manager. All right, so quick little story about Wes. So I started out I have a video background. I went to school for television production and film. So video engineer, camera operator, and eventually on the last leg of my video engineering tour, I was a video editor. Now, anyone who knows about video editing, there were two main platforms. There was Apple's, which was Final Cut Pro, and Adobe, which was Adobe Premiere. So eventually I moved over to Adobe Premiere because Final Cut Apple changed the interface, and a lot of the professional editors moved over to Premiere. So while at Adobe, Premiere is Adobe's editing platform. So while at Adobe, you would have to pay every year for the new release. Every year, Adobe would release the new editing upgrade. And as a professional, you would want to have the newest upgrade because you wanted all the bells and whistles. So every year, like clockwork, it came to the point where you would have to spend thousands of dollars for this new application. Now, of course, that was not something that business owners looked forward to, because every year there was an upgrade. Every year there was an upgrade. The new bells and whistles. You needed the new After Effects. You needed the new this. So eventually, Adobe had this brilliant idea where everyone hated it first, but Adobe was forward thinking. Adobe said, listen, you know what? Every year you don't have to upgrade. You can pay one small monthly fee and you can have access to all of the applications in the cloud, the Adobe Creative Cloud. And at first, individuals like myself are like, I'm not paying for no monthly fee for no application. That's crazy. Blase, blase. I'm not doing it. No. All of the creatives, we rebelled. We're like, no, we're not doing it. Eventually, as time went on, we gave it a try, and it was the best thing since sliced bread. So you have access to all of the creative applications in the cloud, meaning you're not limited to just your operating system or your computer. If you are in Moscow or if you are in Cuba and you have access to the internet, you have access to all of your applications that you use and all of your presets. Yes. So it is not limited. It was no longer limited to this computer. You had access, as long as you had the internet, you had access to all of your settings, all of your favorites, and all of your presets. So that was a game changer. But what Adobe did was looked at the demographics and the psychographic of an editor and said, well, these editors, most are not upgrading every year. They're not, because like myself, I was not. I would probably upgrade every 2 years because the changes in the applications were pretty minor. And I was like, I don't need that upgrade. I will wait for the next upgrade. So they said, how can we get these editors to upgrade every year? And the benefit, of course, they need to show more benefit than the cost. So what Adobe said is that we're going to give you access to the entire Creative Suite for one fee. And the minute the upgrade happens, you get it first. That was a no-brainer, and that was a game changer for Adobe, because once they did that, what they did was had automatic reoccurring revenue. Automatic reoccurring revenue. That was economy that was totally independent of the economy, was recession proof, and had nothing to do with how many projects you were editing, what you needed at the time. But because it was a monthly subscription, it was constant reoccurring revenue for Adobe. So that was a game changer for Adobe, and it was a game changer from a customer's point of view for customers. Now, a lot of you are watching this in probably 2070. So this is what technology looked like in 2020. The year is 2020. This is what camera resolution. You're probably looking at this and like, oh my God, this is so grainy, right? But these right here, these are called magazines. And in 2020, yeah, this is probably like the last year you're gonna see an actual magazine, but in 2020, and when I was growing up, we had something called magazines, and magazine companies, I think the first companies that pioneered the subscription model, because you would pay a fee. Well, annual magazines were more annual, but if you divide that by 12, it was a monthly fee. So you would pay a monthly fee for a magazine, and like clockwork, the magazine would come to your house, be delivered. So have a success subscription, Black Enterprise subscription, Entrepreneur magazine subscription, have a magazine subscription, and they come like clockwork, right? Now, the interesting thing about this magazine in 2020, I know you're looking at this video from 2070, but in 2020, you literally had to turn the page. I know that feature in your app where you do this. Well, that came from magazines when you literally had to turn the pages. And if you close the magazine and you picked it back up, it did not begin. You did not start where you ended it. You had to find that page. If you ended at page 36, you literally had to turn back to page 36 and find it. And if you saw something that you like, and you're like, okay, I'm going to document that, you literally had to do a dog ear. You had to fold the page. So this is what magazine looked like in 2020. But my point is, with the subscription model, is that every month a magazine comes. And for the most part, this is on autopilot. This is something out of sight, out of mind. I don't think of it. I only think about the magazine subscription when it comes every month, or when it doesn't show up on time. I'm like, okay, where's my subscription? Where's my Black Enterprise subscription? Where's my Success magazine subscription? Where's my Entrepreneur magazine subscription? That's the only time when I really don't think about the subscription. So you can see the benefit of having a subscription model. Even going back to being an editor, one of the go-to tools as an editor, video editor, is something called stock footage. What stock footage is just footage that a independent photographer would take or videographer would take, and you would implement that stock footage into your edit. So let's say if I'm shooting a piece on cell phones, right? I would go to the internet and find stock footage of other individuals who shot videos about cell phones and utilize and use that stock footage into my video. That was in a subscription, monthly subscription. So instead of paying for each clip, these stock footage companies said, hey, you can pay us one fee monthly and you can have access to all of the stock footage that you want. Have at it. Any stock footage you want, you have it. Even going a little deeper, companies that offered sound bites or music beds. Music, a lot of times when you watch videos, there is a music bed playing in the background so that it's not just like this, just a voice. In an edited video, there's normally a music bed playing in the background. Normally, you would have to pay per song or per track. These companies said, well, hey, how about allowing you to have access to all of the music you want for a monthly fee? Editors who would churn out about 3 projects per day was like, this is a no-brainer. They jumped on board. So we can see how the subscription model has been in place and how it's working. Now, the question is, why are you not using it for your business? Here's another example, video games. Growing back when we was growing up, we had to just buy a game and that was it. But now video games allow you to have online subscriptions where you pay a monthly fee. You have access to all of the games in the world that you want to play. Play until you're blue in the face. Subscription model. The company Porsche, and I'm sure other companies does it as well, but Porsche headquarters, American headquarters here in Atlanta, they have a subscription model where they have the good, better, or great option where you can, for a monthly fee, have access to any Porsche you want. Now, of course, again, it's based on the package that you got. In the good package, you have access to the good Porsches. In the better package, you have access to the better Porsches. And of course, in the top of the line level, you have access to the 911 Porsches, the 911 Turbo Porsches. But that's a subscription model. Lawyers have been using the subscription model for a while. Once they take on your case, it's called a retainer fee, where you have access to me at any given time. You can send email, you can call, you can text, because there's a retainer fee. Once that retainer runs out, you have to re-up your retainer fee. But that's a subscription model. Social media marketing agencies use a subscription model. For a monthly fee, you can have X amount of videos, X amount of social media posts done on some of them on an unlimited basis for a monthly fee. Instead of paying per post, you just pay us a monthly fee, and we can post at your heart's content. Gourmet Coffee is doing this subscription model right now. For those who love coffee, you pay a monthly fee, and coffee is delivered to your house every month like clockwork, where you never have to go to the store to buy coffee again. A couple years ago, a wine company, there's a company right now that's doing wine subscriptions. Now, I am a wine connoisseur myself, so I love wines. I actually jumped at the offer. Turned out that in this package, the wine tasted like urine. It was really awful, but the model made sense. Someone like me who drinks a lot of red wine, I would pay a monthly fee and have wine delivered to my house every month without me having to go to the store and buy the wines. However, in this case, again, the wines tasted really awful. But I'm sure there's another company out there that does it, where you can pay a monthly fee and have all the wine delivered to you monthly, enough wine where you can drink in a month, and it's only for a monthly fee. We know dog food companies that do it. The individuals who have big, large dogs, instead of having to go to the store and lift that heavy bag of dog food, you just pay a monthly fee. The dog food is delivered to you like clockwork. We have professional razors, men grooming kits. You pay a monthly fee, and the grooming kit is delivered to you on a monthly basis. Now, a lot of you are listening, well, Wes, this model, subscription model, wouldn't work for my business. This wouldn't work for my business. I know that's what you're saying, that because that was the first thing that I said. I was like, nah, that's not going to work for my business. That's not going to work for my business. Well, there's a little startup company that gave it a try, and they said the same thing. This probably might not work for our business. And they gave it a try, and it's working wonderfully for their business. It's a little smaller company. You might not have heard of it, but it's called Amazon. Amazon. Hey, good morning, Paul. Amazon is a little startup company that has implemented the subscription model. They have something called Amazon Prime. Yes, that is a subscription model. Amazon Prime, because they know that you are more likely to order. Revenue goes up for Amazon because, one, it's the monthly subscription fee, and again, it's annual for Amazon. But if you divide the annual by 12, it's monthly. So they said we can have consistent revenue coming in every month, and individuals are more likely to shop at Amazon because they have a Prime account. That's the Jedi mind trick that you as a business owner or manager should be implementing at the same time. A lot of times as business owners, we feel that we have to reinvent the wheel from scratch. No, just do what the successful companies are doing. Amazon has a service called Amazon Prime that individuals are 90% times more likely to shop at Amazon because they have the Amazon Prime. I can agree. Before I had Amazon Prime, I'll be like, do I really need this? When I got Amazon Prime, it's going to be here tomorrow at 2. I need it. So they get the paid from the monthly subscription, and they get paid from the increased revenue, knowing that you're going to use your Amazon Prime account. Another little company, if you're still on the fence about, well, the subscription model might not work for me, another small little startup company has implemented the subscription model. It's called Netflix. Now, there was a company, a relic, a dinosaur called Blockbuster, where you had to pay for each movie that you wanted to see. Friday, like tonight would be Blockbuster night. When my kids were growing up, Friday nights was wings, popcorn, maybe some pizza, some adult beverage, like my daughter would say. They would have their little box juices. What is it called? Capri Suns. I would have my adult beverage. And it was Blockbuster night. Fridays, that's what Fridays was for. But every Friday, we had to go back and rent movies. A little company said, you know what? How about you can have access to all our movies for just one fee? It's called Netflix. They even have slogans called Netflix and Chill now, utilizing the subscription model. So again, my question to you is, why are you not implementing the subscription model for your business? Why? Why are you not implementing the subscription model? Now, if you're no longer on the fence about why you should implement the subscription model, let me just off the top of the dome, some of the companies that, some of the industries that can utilize the subscription model to get great results. Barbershops or beauticians. You can offer a subscription model, and you let the individual or your customers know that, hey, an average female gets their hair done every week, right? Every week. Let's just say at $100. And I don't know, because I don't have hair. I'm not a female, but from the women I know, it's about $100 per pop, right? They get their hair done every week. So some women average $400 per month on their hair. You as a business owner, as a beautician, you can say, hey, for $600, you can get your hair done anytime you want. Now, the customer is what they're going to hear is, hey, I do my hair 4 times a month now, but now I can do it anytime I want. $600 is worth it, because she don't even know I'm going to be here every day. That's what the customer thinks. But you as a business owner, you know better. They're not going to come every day. It's something called opportunity cost. Everything that they say yes to, they have to say no to something else. There's things in their lives like soccer practice, being a soccer mom, they're feeling sick, kid is sick, PTA meetings. There's a lot of other things that are going to come into place why they cannot come every day like they think they're going to want to come. All they hear is the opportunity of being able to come when they want to, but they're not going to come in when they want to. They're going to come exactly how much time they've been coming right now at 4 times per month. But you're getting paid 2 extra times on the subscription model. Barbers can implement the same thing. Mechanics. If you have a mechanic shop, you can implement this. Especially you can target this and direct this directly to single women that you have. You can say, hey, for a monthly fee, I will come to your house and take care of your car, and you don't even have to pay. All you would pay for parts that's needed. You never pay for labor. And you don't have to bring your car anymore. I will come to you. Single women who have to deal with driving their car to your shop would definitely take advantage of that offer. That's a no-brainer for them. Other industries that can implement this subscription model: beauty supply stores. Items that your customers consistently order or run out of. You can say, hey, just put your credit card on file, give me your address, and we would have these being ordered consistently every month when you need them. A lot of exotic dancers get wigs from, if you're a beauty supply store, you have wigs. You can say, hey, how about you can have a wig per week? Put you in a subscription. What does the average rate cost? $100. So you say for $550, you can have any wig you want. Subscription model. Excuse me. I know a friend by the name of Nicholas Red Scott. He has a button company. Red, instead of selling just buttons, each individual button, you can have you can send out an email to your loyal customers and say, hey, for a subscription model, you can have unlimited amount of buttons. Of course, you want to put a cap on that. You can say maybe, I guess an average order is 500. You could have instead of 2,000 per month, you could have 5,000 buttons per month on retainer for a monthly subscription fee. That way, they are more likely to use your services. They're more likely to recommend your services and they're more likely, we're going to get to this, order more services once they are using your services. So here's a benefit for the business. Individuals that are on a subscription model, you as a business owner, you have an opportunity to upsell them, because you can say, hey, your subscription gets you 4 bottles of wine per month. But this is the economy wine. Maybe that's why my wine tasted bad, because I had the low class wine. They can say, hey, if you like this wine, you're going to really like this. This is the premium wine. So you as a business owner, you have the opportunity to upsell with the subscription model. And of course, because they're in a subscription model, they already know, trust, and like you. They are more likely, 82% more likely to oblige to the recommendation, because they are already in your ecosystem. So they are more likely to oblige. You can say, hey, customers just like you who order this, order that. If you go to Amazon, when you buy something, if you scroll down and say, hey, customers just like you who bought this, bought that. Now you went to Amazon to buy a stick, but now you bought a stick. People who like you who bought the stick bought a pen. So you got a stick, a pen, and this pen also goes great with this Rubik cube. So now you got a stick, a pen, and a Rubik's cube. So more revenue possibilities for your business. Yes, you have the monthly subscription and the immediate upsell. Spas, if you have a spa, you can definitely implement the subscription model. You can say, hey, the average consumer comes once a week and it's $100 a pop. For $600 or $700, you can come anytime you want. 24 hours a day, you can come to the spa. They're not going to come 24 hours a day. We are humans of routine. We are probably only going to come the same amount of 4 times per month that we've been coming, but they hear the opportunity that, hey, I can potentially come anytime I want, so it's worth the $700 for me. When in actuality, they're not going to use it. But from a business point of view, again, that's more opportunity to make more revenue. And as well, enhancing the customer experience. Because here's why. Customers want it to be easy. And by putting it on a monthly subscription model, it's easy. That's one less thing for them to do. The mind doesn't like new things. The mind sees new things as threats. And the brain's responsibility is to keep us safe. So anything new is potentially seen as a threat. So things on autopilot. Hey, good morning, Libra Dark Skin, Jojo, Derek Hill. We're talking about the importance of the subscription model. So things that are on autopilot, the mind sees as, hey, this is the norm. This is the default setting. Now, here's another little gem. If it's on autopilot, let's talk about the benefits. The benefits is, again, it's set and forget it. They don't have to think about it. It automatically happens. And here's a benefit from you, from a business owner. All you have to do, The research has proven that for individuals on a subscription model, all you have to do is maintain the same exact level of service that you are currently delivering. This is what the data proves. Individuals that are in subscription models have low expectations in regards to new upgrades. So when the packages that they came, the package that they came in on, if you maintain that level of service, you are winning. Because there's a little concept called inertia. Let's go back to 6th grade physics, right? In 6th grade, we learned about the concept of inertia. And inertia is an object at rest remains at rest until acted on by some force, or an object in motion remains in motion until acted on by some force. So your customers who are already in a subscription model are in inertia. They are in motion. Unless something happens that's bad, that the service quality goes down, they will stay in that same direction until acted on by some force, whether it's lack of customer service or someone drops the ball. Autopilot benefits for you as a business owner, again, consistent revenue every month. So there's no slow months. You can forecast and say, when do I have a slow month? It slows down in the summer. Not if you're on a subscription model. Every month, you can literally project and calculate how much you're going to be generating per month. That is a huge benefit for a business owner. More options for more revenue, like I suggest. Like, so for my subscription model, my Black Enterprise subscription, because I'm paying for the subscription, whenever there's a Black Enterprise conference, automatically I am more likely to go to this conference because I am a part of the Black Enterprise tribe. I am part of their ecosystem. Success magazines, if they have trainings or conferences, I am more likely to go to that conference because I am in their ecosystem. So yes, they're getting paid from the subscription, but you also have an option to upsell because they are already in your ecosystem. Amazon Prime, for example, again, you're already using Amazon, so they have the option of saying, hey, customers just like you bought this. You are more likely, how many times have I went to Amazon to buy one thing and I was like, oh, this goes good with this, let me get this too. So we can see the benefit of a subscription model. So in a nutshell, subscription models are awesome. One, for enhancing the customer experience, and also for increasing revenue for your bottom line. So if you are a business owner manager and you're not implementing the subscription model, you are shooting yourself in your foot and you are leaving a lot of money on the table. So if you need help implementing the subscription model, definitely reach out to me, shoot me a DM, and we can show you how we can help you implement the subscription model to your business or product or service that you offer. My name is Wes Walters, and I am here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on Wes Walters on Periscope, Wes Walters on Instagram, and Wes Walters on YouTube, and of course, Wes Walters and Associates on Facebook. I wish you guys a great weekend, and as always, this was fun. Can't wait to see you guys on Monday. You guys have a safe weekend and be safe, all right? Peace.